Morning! So today we're going to see if we can sort out a leak with this concrete roof. Since the builders have been, and maybe a little bit before, I don't know, we've had a leak in the corner. I don't know whether you can see the brown staining up there. So we're going to see if we can do something with that, probably just concrete flange it in. And then we've got a recipe and some other little jobs for you as well. So follow along and see what we do. So this morning I'm up on the roof of the van, just trying to sort out a leak what we've got. Right near the edges here, hope you can see that, water was getting through, so what I'm doing is chipping some of this away and filling it in all the way down. The builders are supposed to have done it once, but yeah, it still leaked. I knew it would because I could see light gaps from underneath, but they didn't seem very interested, so it wasn't really their job, I suppose. But yeah, when they'd rendered down to it, I thought they might have just filled the gaps in while they were there. Anyway, so I've just done all the way along here, just got that last bit to do. The end doesn't look bad actually, but I'm going to have to make another mix of cement to go much further. I just have got a little bit left in my bucket, so we'll do a bit more. So I'm just starting another mix of sand and cement. Using soft sand because it's what the builders left, the more the yellowy type sand. We do have some other stuff as well, but it's got stones mixed in with it, although this seems to have one or two little bits as well. So yeah, so I'm going to get this mixed up and just finish the last bit on the roof. One thing I did get off one of the builders was if you were mixing cement in a barrow, it's easier with a enchad than it is with a shovel, and I must agree with him. I've tried it with a bigger load than this and it seemed to work a treat. So anyway, I'll get on and get this done. So that's another mix done. Then I'm just loading it into this bucket and lifting it onto the roof. So you can see roughly where I've been up to. You can see it's slightly flatter at the right hand side. This is where the builders hadn't really filled much in. I don't really think they tried to fill it in anyway. I think they just scraped it up. So I'm just going to do that bit there, and then if I've got enough cement left, I'll just build this up to match. So that's it finished. It's not perfect, but I don't think it looks too bad, and once it gets painted up to match the rest of the walls when we paint them, yeah, I don't think you'll be able to tell much difference. So just a quick look around while we're still up this height.
We're going out for lunch with some friends that we've met while we were in Portugal. They live not far from Lardosa, and we're going to go to a restaurant near them. So we're taking the day off today. It's maybe just as well because the weather's horrendous. Beautiful meal at the lagar. Had, as you saw, salmon. Steve had pork. It was a really nice afternoon with our friends. We really enjoyed that. Just on our way back now. We need to get back before sunset, as we need to feed the goats and the chickens. The goats are still inside because it's been a very miserable day. Steve left them plenty of hay. The chickens are out at the moment, but they need to be put away, as I say, before dark. So we've just been out for lunch with some friends, Sally and Ray, and they've got the most amazing orange and mandarin trees in their garden. So they've just given us a big bag full, so I'm going to be making some marmalade this weekend.
So just at the bottom of our land, and found a red toadstool. Very pretty, but very poisonous, I believe. So what I've been doing is just trimming some of this stuff down. I don't really know what it is. It grows like little bushes, usually about a foot and a half high, but we have lots of it kicking about the land, and yeah, this bottom end is a bit scruffy with it. It grows in patches all over. I also want to take the brome down, it was blocking my way into it, so yeah, I've come down, started streamering round the bromes and just carried on and gone a little bit further. And we've got quite a few pines which I want down this year. We don't want to be getting the caterpillars this year. So as soon as I've got the land down here and the brome a little bit cleared, I'll start taking them down, cleaning up the branches off, and then yeah, using the main trunk for posts and things. So there's one or two bits what I haven't been able to get out, obviously, because it's got clumps of wood in it, dried up branches and things. We'll have them moved onto the fire later, we'll have them burnt. But while I have been going round, I found new olive beginning to grow. There's new pines, but I'll be cutting them out anyway. There's lots of little new oaks, but they're all dying back now. The leaves are turning brown and dropping off, so yeah, we'll leave them, keep them as much as possible, and get rid of these bigger pines. As I say, we have quite a lot of oaks.
So this week I'm going to make homemade burgers. I do pork. Pork's quite cheap in Portugal, and it's also quite a nice meat to make burgers with. So I've got 1 medium onion, some soy sauce, some breadcrumbs. Now what I do for the breadcrumbs is when I've got like crusts left or dry bread, I grate it and then I put it in a sealable bag in the freezer, so I've always got breadcrumbs. 2 good sized cloves of garlic and some minced pork. Pork's quite cheap in Portugal, it's the cheapest meat, and we love pork because it's quite a healthy meat as well. So I'm going to get on now and make the burgers. So I always leave the root part till last. And I'm just going to grate the onion. I leave the root till last because I find that it's a little bit less, get less tears with it. I'm just going to get rid of that because that's the bit that's going to cause the problem. So I'm now going to add the pulp to the bowl. Just going to get rid of the juice. Oops, I'll scrape all that in. Just take the very end off the garlic. Again, leaving the skin and the roots. Squeeze that in. I'm going to add the pork. Plenty of ground pepper. Some salt. Not too much salt because, oops, the soy sauce is quite salty. And then I'm going to mix all that together. And add some breadcrumbs as well. Don't add egg. I know a lot of people add egg, but when you grate the onion, there's quite a lot of moisture in the onion, so you don't need egg to bind it. The breadcrumbs and the juice from the onion will help to bind this. You can add other flavourings at this point. You can add rosemary, basil, anything you fancy really. Just going to get a plate out, and then what I do is this large cutter for the tarts. I just pop the meat in there and squash it down with a fork. And then just pop it on a plate. I'll repeat that with all the meat, and then I'll chill it until we're ready to eat them later on today. So when you just cut the top of the garlic and you leave the skin and the root bit on and squash it, it comes out as a full piece like that, and it's so much easier to wash your garlic press. So I'm just going to pop this in the fridge now and chill it for a couple of hours. Until tea time, and then I'll fry those and we'll probably have them with chips or something. So I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil in a pan. Flatten them down a little bit, just makes them easier to cook. And fry those over a medium heat for a few minutes, and I think Ali Rose is going to have those with beans. We're going to have ours a little bit later. Another minute or two and those will be ready for you, Ali Rose. So Steve's been up in the loft and got all the Christmas decorations down. We got rid of quite a lot in the UK before we came. And looking through it all now, I'm starting to miss bits and obviously wish that I hadn't got rid of everything. We've got 2 trees, a small fibre optic and just an 8-foot plain tree. So yeah, over the next few days I'm going to be getting on with that, starting to decorate the house. Just a little something I treated myself to the other day. It's a cookie jar. It's not a very big cookie jar, but it'll probably only be used as a kitchen ornament anyway. So yeah, if you watch future videos, you'll see how I decorate my house at Christmas. We didn't do a lot last year, but I'd like to do a little bit more this year.
So that's all for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and ring the notification bell, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook as well, which you'll find the links down below. Bye.